power of the mystical moon. Hey Tubies, this is Psychic Bob. It is so awesome to be with you. Well, I'm sitting here today and I'm studying my new pendant. How do you like this? I got a new little pendant. It's a silver moon. Can you see that? Isn't that cool? And it's got a little crystal with it. The crescent moon, the man in the moon, or the woman in the moon. Anyways, I love the moon. You know, it's so interesting. I love moons. One, because I'm a Wiccan. We love the moon and the sun, the moon goddess and the sun lord. But as an astrologer, the moon is also very significant. In astrology, the moon is considered a major influence on people's lives. And it affects our day-to-day existence. And, you know, it's interesting because science is now saying, oh, the moon has a great effect on the human body. It affects the emotions, the mood, the body chemistry, all of that. Well, you know, we astrologers have been saying that long before science caught up to us. You know, I always say the mysticism of today is the science of tomorrow. It's really true. So I'm wearing my new silver moon pendant. I tell you, I'm feeling it. And you know, I've been looking here at the big Zodiac wheel. That's right. We're going to be spinning around our big wheel this afternoon. And today is Horoscopes Day. That's right. Now, for those of you who are new here, by the way, welcome to the newbies. We've had a lot of new subscribers, and I welcome you to Spirit Channel. This is a weekly tradition. Every Monday we gather and I give the horoscopes for the week. And everybody watching this video will get a reading. Now, I want to clarify because people are writing and say, Bob, where do you find these horoscopes that you're sharing? These are my own horoscopes. They are not taken from any other astrologer or any other site. I look at the ephemeris, the planetary transits, and I map out my own horoscopes. So they're unique to Spirit Channel. You won't get my horoscopes anywhere else. And a lot of people are telling me how accurate they are and how helpful they are. And I want to say thank you. So we're going to take a look at the big zodiac wheel here. But before we get into the individual horoscopes, I want to talk about an overview of what is going on in the stars this week. This is going to be a fun and fascinating week. A lot of energy for a lot of transitions, a lot of power. Today is Monday. By the way, all of this is for Monday, May 15th to Sunday, May 21st. Okay, so this video, everything in this video is for that week period of Monday, May 15th to Sunday, May 21st, okay? So we're starting off today, Monday, with our moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign. It gives balance, it gives control, it gives stability. And we have our moon today trine Neptune and our moon square Jupiter. And what that means is today is really one of those days for inner reflecting. It's not necessarily a day to go out and launch new things. That moon square Jupiter means that there could be delay around projects. So if you encounter delay, don't panic. Know that Jupiter ultimately brings blessings, and use the day for inner reflection, for calm, and for planning. Plan your course ahead today, and you'll have a smoother week, okay? Now, tomorrow on Tuesday, the 16th, it's going to be an interesting day, a little bit of continuation of this energy, because we have our sun trine the moon. The moon is the planet, like our pendant here, that deals with inner life, inner reflection, okay? We have some challenging aspects starting. The moon is square Uranus. It means things may go a little haywire. There may be a little erratic behavior around people, so better to steer clear, be more solitary. Our moon is also square Mercury, which means communications will be blocked. It will be a challenging day. Don't panic. This is really more another of reflection day. So today and Tuesday, make it a planning day. Don't try to engage in launching big projects. Don't try to engage in big social activities. Love and romance also going to be challenging in those areas. But in the afternoon, around 1 p.m., actually at 12:50 to be precise, a lot of astrologers go right to the minute. I kind of round off a little. So I know that annoys a lot of astrologers when I do that, but it's easier to say 1 p.m. than 12:50. I don't know. But anyways, our moon tomorrow afternoon at 12:50 is moving into the sign of Aquarius. That will bring a gentler energy in. This will open up communications. So in the afternoon, if you have to reach out and do business, save it until after afternoon, okay? These times, by the way, are for the East Coast of the United States, so adjust them for whatever time zone you're in, okay? Now, Wednesday, the 17th, we still, of course, have our moon in Aquarius, which is firmly situated. And this is your power day of this week because our moon is sextile Venus and our moon is trine Jupiter. What that means, this is the day on Wednesday when you're going to look good, you're going to feel good, you're going to receive a lot of blessings. Jupiter brings in power, prosperity. If you have to do job interviews this week, Wednesday is an excellent day. You will shine and you will look good and people will feel good about you. Okay, so try to do any major business actions this week, any major personal actions. As I say, it's a day for love and money because you're going to look good. So, plan a date on Wednesday. Plan a meeting with a bank manager for a loan on Wednesday. Plan a meeting with your boss on Wednesday. Wednesday's the power day, okay? Now, as we go into Thursday, the 18th, this is going to be an interesting day. There is a lot of psychic power on this day. Our moon is trine Mars. That means it's a favorable aspect. Mars in its favorable light gives firepower. It stimulates, it motivates, it gets things going. Our moon is sextile Uranus. And Uranus is the planet that brings in sudden insights, kind of drama. And then we have our moon sextile Saturn. So that means that you'll have the balance of wisdom with the insights. It's an excellent day to trust your inner voice. Pay attention to sudden insight. You may get a zany idea about, a business plan or an idea or something on Thursday. Don't discard it because the energy of Saturn means there's wisdom behind what you're receiving. So listen for that inner voice on Thursday. As we go into Friday, our moon is in Pisces, moves into Pisces early in the morning. And we have our planet Saturn is trine Uranus. And what that means is Saturn, again, the planet of wisdom, Uranus, the planet of sudden insight and revelations. So it means, again, listen to your inner voice. Our moon is sextile Mercury, which means communications start to open. And that moon in Pisces means there'll be a sense of rapport with those around you. Our only challenging aspect that day is Venus is in opposition to Jupiter. But then again, Jupiter's always good, even in its negative aspects. So I wouldn't put too much worry on that. So really, that day means listen to your inner voice. Venus opposition to Jupiter can mean like don't pay attention to outer things, that energy around outer appearances is blocked. So, when you're dealing with people on Friday, look at it from the place of what are they really saying, not just how it looks. Go deeper, okay? So Friday, go deeper, listen to the inner voice, pay attention to inner wisdom rather than outer appearances, okay? And on Saturday, again, more psychic power. We got a lot of psychic power this week here. We have a Pisces moon on Saturday. That's ruled by Neptune, which is the psychic planet. And then we have our moon, of course, aspecting Neptune, which it is ruled by in that side. And then our moon is sextile Pluto. Pluto means long-term vision. So you're going to have an intuitive sense of how to move forward on the long haul. So definitely Saturday's a day to be really planning long-term successes, okay? If you're looking to launch a business or just starting a new business, Saturday's a good day to review your business model because you'll be able to see clearly the long-term vision for success, okay? On Sunday, not a lot happening astrologically. Our moon is in Aries, which is firepower, but there's not a lot of else going on. And our sun is sextile our moon, which again highlights more of the inner self rather than the outer world. So this is a good day just to be calm, stay at home, relax, chillax. You'll need it after this week of intense energy. But as I said, it's a good week this week, and I feel very, very good about it. Well, now it's horoscopes time. So we're going to go around our zodiac wheel, and we're going to hit every single sign on the wheel. Now, listen up. If you don't know your zodiac sign, you say, well, I don't know what I am. I give the birth date range after each sign, and that will tell you what sign you are. So just listen up. Like, for example, our first sign on the wheel is Aries, and that's March 21st to April 20th. So if your birthday falls in that range, your sign is Aries, okay? All right, so here we go. We'll start with Aries as we always do, March 21st to April 20th. Aries, this week you are in power mode. There's a lot of high-flying energy for you, and you can feel free just to launch your wings and fly. A lot of people around you are going to be a little zany this week. You may feel particular business that people are not totally connecting to your ideas. Don't worry about it. Just keep moving forward with your plan. They will catch up. Also in relationship areas, this is the week for love for you. You are just in love with people. People are in love with you. A lot of flirtation energy. And if you're married, no flirtation, unless it's with your spouse. But this week for you, Aries, is glamour week, power week, success week. Don't fear, you're winning in love, you're winning in money. Just stay your course this week. Don't back down. Don't let other people's negative attitudes block your success. Your path to success is just keep moving forward. Your key word this week, Aries, is fly. All right, our next sign is Taurus, April 21st to May 20th. Taurus, this week you are wanting to see the world. Taurus will find that in the work area that they may be sent out on assignments to go to different offices or go to close a deal at a far and distant place. Taurus, this will be great for you. Just be open to traveling this week because Taurus will find the more they're on the road, the happier they are. Taurus, this week has a lot of energy that if you had to just stay in your house, you might feel restless. So definitely think in terms of going to visit friends, going out, seeing people, volunteer at your work. If somebody says, oh, does anybody want to go run and get donuts? Be the person to do it because you'll find that as you keep that kind of kinetic energy moving around you, that it's bringing you insights that you'll be able to use in your work for further success in the coming months. Okay, so definitely keep on your feet, keep moving this week. In relationships, this may be a little challenging for you, Taurus, because your partner may feel like they can't get you to sit still long enough to hear them. So try to explain to them that you're just supercharged this week and you're not trying to ignore them. That'll make things go better, okay? Also highlighted for Taurus this week are issues connected to investments like long-term investments, retirement accounts, banking, 401ks. So you might want to look into that as part of your journeys as well. Swing around by your financial advisor. Your key word this week, Taurus, is travel. All right, our next sign is Gemini, and that's May 21st to June 20th. Geminis, everybody around you is stirred and hyper, but you're actually feeling a little transcendent and a little beyond the veil this week. So allow yourself to be in that ethereal place. In terms of work, Gemini, don't think of trying to work harder. Try to think of more creative ways to do work so that you don't have to kind of get dragged down into the craziness of people around you. You may find around you people are a little unstable this week. There are a lot of Uranian influences that can make some people a little wacky. Stay out of that fray. Stay in your transcendent place. In relationships, Gemini, this week also may be a little challenging. It may be hard for you to feel like you want to come down and really get into a deep conversation. You're going to feel a little solitary this week. That's okay. Stay in your place of peace. Stay on your Gemini cloud. You're going to be rocking. And in the coming weeks, as you ground down, you'll see that the psychic energy you've put out today is really benefiting you, okay? Also highlighted for Geminis this week are issues connected to writing, such as writing a journal or writing a letter to somebody far away. So share your thoughts. Be in that air energy. Your key word this week, Gemini, reflect. All right, our next sign is Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Cancers, this week, there is so much psychic energy around you. You are just feeling the spirit world. And you Cancers who are naturally psychic are going to doubly feel it this week. You want to be thinking about looking to the ethers, to the spirit world for your guidance this week, because you will sense the presence of guiding spirits, and this is going to really carry you along in the career area. Cancer, be careful this week that you don't buy into somebody's negative agenda. I feel that they're going to be, Cancers keep encountering people who want to say, no, we can't do that. No, that won't work. Just bypass those people as much as you can. Stay on your plan. Stay attuned to your higher self. You'll also find in relationships this week that there's a real mental rapport with the person you're interested in. It's really telepathic energy between you and that special someone. So if you got your eye on somebody, if you're single, want to ask them out, visualize yourself asking them out. Ask them telepathically, and then you'll get a response. And then when you ask them, it'll be like they'll say, whoa, deja vu. See, let the telepathy work for you. Also highlighted for Cancers this week are issues connected to psychic development or spiritual development. So good week for taking like a yoga class or a meditation class, things like that. Your keyword this week, Cancer, is channel. All right. Forgive me, guys, I'm losing my voice here. This air has gotten all dry and hot lately. All right, our next sign is Leo, and that's July 23rd to August 22nd. You know, Leos, the last few weeks for you, you've put out a lot of energy here. You've been very much a leader. Now it is your time to sit back a little bit and rest on your laurels. You don't have to try so hard this week. Just be present. The secret to you is just to be seen, because the work that you've done so far is going to really be noticed and let you shine this week. You'll find in the work area that you are still considered the leader, but there'll be a lot of people stepping up to volunteer to help you. Definitely learn to delegate, let go some of the responsibility, and allow yourself a little downtime. You're going to find also this is a good week for romance, because people are going to be seeing your accomplishments, and those who are attracted to you will be doubly attracted. So a lot of love energy for you really all week long. Also highlighted for Leos this week are issues connected to home improvement. So Leo, if you have some downtime, maybe take some personal days, you might want to think about decorating your home, repainting it, new furniture. Enjoy indulging in some luxury in your home. That will be a wonderful way to cap off this week. Your keyword this week, Leo, is rest. All right, our next sign is Virgo, and that's August 23rd to September 22nd. You know, Virgos, right now you are feeling the energy from both sides. Virgos are going to find this up, particularly in the work, kind of in the middle. Each side, there may be opposing forces around you this week, and each side said, well, Virgo, join our team. There's a Virgo, join our team. You don't have to choose sides. Just try to listen to each side and offer constructive advice. Virgos will find that diplomacy is the key word around you this week at work and in relationships. You may find in relationships this week, Virgo, that your partner is a little more demanding. They may be feeling like Virgo's not committed enough. The fact is, Virgo, you are committed, but the challenge is they feel the energy pull in the work area. So they're wondering if they're competing against work. So when you leave work, really try to turn it off. Try to be present to those you love this week, and that will help calm them down. Also highlighted for Virgos this week are issues connected to artistic pursuits, particularly like music. So it would be a good week for you to think about taking in a concert, you know, going to a local lyceum and listening to music, going to a disco. Music is highlighted around you guys this week. So Virgo, your key word for this week is balance. All right, our next sign is Libra, and that's September 23rd to October 22nd. You know, Libra, this week, though there's a lot of this Uranian influence for some people stirs them up in an anxiety way. For you, the Uranian influence this week is giving you powerful breakthroughs, powerful insights. You're at a point right now in your work and career life where you're learning how to be you and how to be you in the best way. Honor yourself this week, Libra. Don't let anybody intimidate you or tell you you're not good enough, because you are shining and the rest of the world is soon going to see it. You'll find also in relationships this week, Libra, you're kind of like a honeycomb. You're going to draw all the bees to you. So be ready for some buzz. There's some excitement coming this week for you. And you're definitely in attraction mode where you're drawing people to you. Libras will also find this week that they want to spend time really on treating themselves to some luxury. If you're a Libra, have a facial, have your nails done, wrap yourself in your favorite clothes. Treat yourself well, love yourself. You are shining, and you're going to be growing and learning as you indulge in luxury. Also highlighted for Libras this week are issues connected to business plan development. So if you've been thinking about launching a new business or expanding a business, definitely think in terms of revisiting business plans this week. Your key word this week, Libra, is skills. What are your skills? Maximize them. All right. Our next sign is Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpios, you have what I call the power of voice this week. While a lot of people are running around being prima donnas, Scorpio will see the true situation, particularly in the work area. Feel free to take a leadership role this week, Scorpio. Step into your power and state what you see and what needs to be done. You will be amazed that at first people may not listen or they may challenge you, but as the week goes on, your words are carrying power and sinking into people's soul. So this is a week where Scorpio can feel confident of speaking their mind, stating their will, and watching it manifest. In relationships this week, Scorpio, you have to be a little careful because that energy that you're carrying could be misinterpreted in terms of personal relationships. People may feel like you're demanding or telling them how to live. So you're going to have to be very careful with your tone and with your words outside of work. In work, you can be as bold as you want, but in the home or at social situations, make sure to tone it down 5 or 6 notches and be a little more gentle and patient, okay? That's your key to success this week. Also highlighted around Scorpios this week are issues connected to mysticism and the occult, particularly things like studying astrology or spiritualism. Your key word this week, Scorpio, is speak. Speak the truth. All right, our next sign is Sagittarius. That's November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius, as you know, you are the natural teachers of the zodiac. You are the philosophers. And this week, there's going to be some strange Uranian and Martian influences that may make some people unhinged. Sagittarius, you have to practice being transcendent. Don't get caught in the fray. In the work area, choose to stay silent rather than put forth words at the time where they're not going to be recognized or appreciated. You'll find now, Sagittarius, by being silent, particularly on work colleagues, that later in the week when things settle down, they'll all come to you and say, well, gee, now what do we do? See, and so don't waste your energy now. Save it for later in the week. In terms of relationships, Sagittarius, you may not be particularly feeling grounded in the relationship area this week. So don't force yourself to commit to somebody or to a situation until you really feel the timing is right. Take your time. I feel like, Sagittarius have people around them in their personal lives that are actually patient and will wait for them. So if you've got that special somebody and you feel like you want to make a commitment, but you're a little afraid, just rest on it. By the end of the week, you're going to have clarity of how to move forward with that, okay? Also highlighted for Sagittarius this week are issues connected to travels to historical places. So if you've been wanting to go see a historic manor or an old, 300-year-old house, definitely put that on your agenda. You're going to find that you learn lessons from historical sites, okay? Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is transcend. All right, our next sign is Capricorn. That's December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorns, this week starts you in a power mode and you seem to stay in it all week. This is the week where Capricorns will have a lot of success. Even on the days where there are challenging aspects, Capricorn has breakthrough power in a way that not every other sign has. So Capricorn, definitely take leadership this week. The wonderful thing about Capricorns is that you guys also have a nurturing quality. You can be leaders and yet nurture those around you. And that nurturing quality, particularly in the work area, is significant this week. As I've said earlier, we have a lot of people that are going to feel unhinged by all these Uranian and Martian transits. So your role this week, Capricorn, is going to be keep everybody grounded, keep everybody focused, keep everybody feeling nurtured. That's where your work is going to be, in the work area. In emotional areas, you're also going to find that people just want reassurance. You may feel like your loved one, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend may feel a little needy or a little clingy. Understand that weird transit that's happening with Mars and Uranus this week is making people feel a little emotional. So again, take that person to your grounded place and nurture them, and you're going to be fine in romance, okay? Also highlighted for Capricorns this week are issues connected to publishing. So if you're a Capricorn, you've been wanting to write a book, tell about your life, your journey, or any subject you feel inspired by, start working on writing and publishing this week. It's really going to be there for you. Your key word this week, Capricorn, is win. You are the winners. All right. Our next sign is Aquarius, and that's January 20th to February 18th. Hello, fellow Aquarians. I'm an Aquarian as well. Aquarius, this week is an interesting week because there is a lot of air energy and fire, which is stimulating to you guys. Aquarius will find this week that they're very thankful. They're going to receive a lot of blessings. It's kind of like whatever you need, Aquarius, kind of somehow materializes for you. So if you're an Aquarius and you're looking for work or trying to get extra money, just ask the heavens. You have a very strong connection right now to the spirit world, to the angelic realm, and that which you need will be brought to you. But you have to ask in faith and keep hope and love with that request, okay? But Aquarius, you're going to see that you're able to work in spirit this week, connect to that energy, and bring it into your life more fully. In relationships, Aquarius, this is also a wonderful week because you're going to find that you have the gift of communication. Aquarians tend to want to talk to the whole world. Sometimes they're challenged in personal relationships one-on-one. But Aquarius, this week you're going to find that you really have a rapport one-on-one, and your gifts of communication will really help you move forward in the relationship area and friendship area. So definitely be open to communication. Ask the angels and the spirit people to guide your words, and you're going to have an awesome week. Also highlighted for Aquarius this week are issues connected to occult studies. So it's a good time for Aquarius to get out some books on mysticism, books on astrology, books on spirit communication, and really delve into that. Your key word this week, Aquarius, is blessings. Receive the blessings from on high. All right. Excuse me, guys. And our last sign, last but not least, is Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. Pisces, there's a lot of people going to be talk around you this week. Your power is in not talking. So in work, avoid getting involved with gossip. Don't put your 2 cents in, especially to the gossip hole, because it won't work for you. Silence is where your power is this week. In the work area, you're going to find that people are going to want to pull information out of you, but it's for all the wrong reasons. So don't go into that. Don't get into the personal stuff. Don't get into the gossip. Keep everything straight to the facts, and that way you won't get caught up in scandal and intrigue, and you'll have a better week. You're also going to find in terms of relationship, Pisces, that a potential mate or partner may be very verbose, talk. Again, practice silence, because as they observe your silence, it brings them to a more calm and center place. So don't try to out-talk them or don't try to settle them down with words. Practice silence on all the fronts this week. That's really your key to success. Also highlighted for Pisces this week are issues connected to technical things such as computer improvement, software training, things like working with computers and technology. You got an energy for that this week. And so focus on your computer rather than the office gossip team. You'll have a great week. Your key word this week, Pisces, is silence. All right. Well, guys, there we go. We spun around our big zodiac wheel. We covered all 12 zodiac signs. Listen, I have to remind you, if you are at a time in your life where you feel overwhelmed, don't give in to despair. Just take a deep breath, pause, look to the stars. From the stars come all wisdom and all knowledge. The zodiac above us is always in motion, always spinning. And that means each day it brings to us an opportunity for a fresh start and new power for blessings. So keep faith, keep hope, keep love in your heart, and let the zodiac be your friend. As I like to say, the stars do not control us nor compel us. They are friends on our journey, and they guide us on our way. So let the zodiac help you. It is your friend on your journey. I am so glad you guys are here. Listen, thanks for being here at Spirit Channel. You are the best. I love you. And by the way, if you get a chance this week, pop over to my website. I got some wonderful books. Summer's coming up, time for some summer reading, some books to take to the beach with you maybe. Psychic Bob's Book of Wit and Wisdom, and also Messages from Rose. Both of these are my website. You can pick them up there, read about them, see what they're about. Check it out. Go to www.robert-hickman.com. The link will be in the info box below. Listen, I hope you'll like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and if you can, hit subscribe. Be part of our channel. We'd sure love you to be here. You guys are the best. I love you. I send you my blessings. And we'll be back here tomorrow on Tuesday. What's Tuesday? Messages from the spirit world. So you don't want to miss that. So be here for that. We'll see you then. But until then, may you always blessed be.